What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Perez Balboa.
Okay. It's your girl, Lucindara.
And you were tuned into Two Villains, One Show podcast.
Fuck with a real bitch. Sit back with a fake bitch.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
Yeah, because the elephant is very big, actually.
She still has a small back, though.
You know,
Yeah, clock it.
small back, big lies.
Anyways, so obviously you guys are presented at the boy and call myself Therese again.
Why?
Honestly and truly, I just feel like right now with the political climate, physically, like I can't be trans. Like that's just what it is. Like I can't go start my therapy. I can't get no hormones. I can't even get a gender change at the goddamn DMV. So, like, and y'all know I'm very big on politics. Obviously, when it came to the whole Kamala Harris and the whole Trump thing, I was the main one every single day. You know, damn near being part of her campaign. So, I just genuinely just feel like right now it doesn't logically make sense for me to make that transition because I literally can't.
Okay, so you just don't feel like it's the right time. Do you feel like there will ever be the right time? Are you allowing the outside to determine the right time for you?
Well, we can get into that later. But you know, we got topics.
Yeah, we have topics.
We got topics.
We have a lot to talk about.
But before we get into the topics, mentally, how are you?
Mentally, I'm great. You know, living in my truth. So, you know, she's doing very well. She's doing very well.
Yeah, okay, we love that.
Yeah.
So let's get into baddies. The bad shot o'clock.
Yes, Betty shot o'clock.
This episode was a waste of time.
The filler episodes is filler, more filler. I'm sick of it. All the new bitches flopped this season. Ivory's playing the background because she doesn't want to look like the big back bully that we all know she is. Emma, okay. Summer, I wanted to like Summer, but Summer
You don't like Summer?
Girl, I wanted to root for her so bad. But
I feel like Summer is the show.
Yeah, because she keeps talking.
Well, Taseki's not saying anything, so we need someone to talk.
Every time there's 2 seconds of silence, this bitch wants to choose violence. Like, girl, calm down. The camera will get to you. And then when it comes to Bad Dolly, she did a bad job in trying to create a storyline, so now she's trying to ride off of Summer's coattails because she couldn't ride off of Anna Mac's coattails. And then Big Legs is so goddamn corny. You thought Natalie birthed her. And then Jasmine Renee.
Oh my gosh,
She needs to go back to assisting Cash Doll. And who's the other bitch on there? Pretty P. We still don't know her real age. So I just...
And then how do you feel about Jayla, Jaden, and Summer being on the chopping block?
I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. Especially speaking of Jayla, because I feel like everybody's trying to rewrite history. Like, oh, I can't believe y'all got Jayla feeling this way over Gretchen. No. Nobody was mad when Jayla hit Gretchen for saying the N-word the first time. We were mad when Jayla kept trying to bully Biggie, when we know Biggie's not about that life for real. She kept trying to push a Biggie issue, and then when that was getting stale, then she tried to run the whole Gretchen thing into the ground. You hit her once, okay, I was rooting for you. You hit her twice, okay, cool. After a while, like, Gretchen would literally walk in the room and take a deep breath, and here go Jayla. Like, okay, girl, okay. And then on top of that, you can't sit here and try to beat up Gretchen when Anna Mac and Biggie are not black either. Como la flor. Bitty bitty bum bum. Them bitches ain't black either. So...
we all come from the same shit.
No, they're not black.
Okay, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Well, let's just get into the Betty auditions, actually.
I feel like a lot of the TikTokers are going there for a viral story time, and I do not feel like you need to subject yourself to standing in a line dehydrated and starving from 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. knowing that you're not going to get casted and getting physically attacked to have a viral story time on TikTok.
I feel like you could have just lied to you when you didn't go.
Hello?
Because we all know the cast is already picked, so if you wasn't contacted before that day, Baby, you wasn't gonna get on the show no way.
Exactly, and just like you said, they could have just lied, because usually lies do very well. They're very effective. So it would have been easy to pick up on anybody's storyline and just kind of make that your own. Just do it for the plot. You're familiar with doing things for the plot. Yeah.
Okay. Don't know where that came from, but anywho.
I don't know where a lot of things came from.
Speaking of plots, Jocelyn, would you agree that Jocelyn's Texas was better than Banks Midwest?
I
say so. Because that reunion was good as hell.
Yes.
There.
You know what? Storyline wise, I will give Jocelyn's
real drama.
Yeah, real drama. You know what? You got a point. Real drama, real storylines. The reunion was actually riveting.
Nobody was getting bullied. And the one girl that did get bullied, she got off the show and we kept it pushing.
Exactly. So I will say that. I think my only issue with Jocelyn's show compared to Natalie's show is it just feels like Jocelyn is the teacher and everybody else is a fifth grader. That's the only thing I don't like. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I will give them their 10s. They did have a better season.
They did have a better season. For sure. Who do you think should come back if they do? Well, they are going to do it, but next season, who do you think should come back?
And that's a good question. Who should come back? Because
you don't remember their names.
Exactly, and that's the issue with Jocelyn's show. Even though with Baddies we get tired of seeing the same OGs, Jocelyn's show doesn't have stars or fan favorites, and when there are stars and fan favorites, she gets rid of them. Yeah. And that's the issue.
So,
because I don't ever want to see Danny and Andrea again. I want to see Danny and Andrea in rehab. Especially Danny.
I like Danny and Andrea.
I hate Danny and Andrea. What is there to like about them?
I feel like they're entertaining. They're TV.
Are they entertaining or are they coked out?
And they stand up for each other. They're friends.
Do they stand up or do they just not shut up?
Okay, so we're just gonna go to the next topic, which is Not As TV. So my Not As TV pick and choose when it wants to work. So I haven't watched any of the shows in the last couple weeks. Have you been watching?
I have been watching Now That's TV, and what I will say is Love and War is starting to fall a little flat.
I haven't seen nothing about Love and War yet.
Yeah, Love and War is really starting to fall flat. Pootie had came in this week because Pootie and Landon are supposed to be together, and child, when two bottoms get together, it's never really a good thing. But especially because Pootie is just so annoying. So glad Cash.
When you say two bottles, do you mean like two flamboyant men?
Yes.
Sometimes that can work.
It's not working for them. Okay. It's just not working for them. And Love and War is just falling flat. I don't know. It's just it's not eating the way it's supposed to eat. Mean Girls is taking me for a twirl. I love Mean Girls. This season is. I did not like the last week when the jumping thing happened, especially for Now That's TV to always be talking about, get your runs and ain't no jumping, I don't understand how 7 girls were able to jump 2 girls. What was this, VGC 8 all over again? Mm-hmm. Cash and Knuckles, y'all are weird, and doing Mean Girls really showed how much of Mean Girls y'all really are, because Fly and I was really trying to give a triple threat, but the only threat was y'all with your just weird energy and jealousy. They're just weird. Shout out to Fly Nye. She's so pretty. She really is, and her lingo is tea. And she really, really, really tried. And Barbie is hilarious. I love me some Barbie. One thing I like about Barbie and Joyce is that outside of fighting, they have a personality. Something that Kenzie is not familiar with. Kenzie will never have a personality. She just has a lot of inner animosity.
Speaking of no personality, can we please get into Wags? Now, I knew I wasn't going to watch Wags when I saw the entire cast was light skinned.
Okay,
I already know, okay, cool, y'all are all colors, not watching it.
Right.
But to see that show get picked apart by every single last person on TikTok is blowing me. Have you watched it?
I'm aware of the lore. I did not sit down and watch it because on top of the colorism, there is a cultural appropriator as well. Yes, Jules. So I'm just like, okay, so not only is there a colorist looking cast, we also have a culture vulture in the mix as well. So I really cannot get into this tea. But from the lore that I've received, It is nothing more than a repackaged Basketball Wives. And what is so ironic is the fact that Sherelle is with Chad, who was with Evelyn. And she's nothing more than a Evelyn wannabe. So I'm not surprised that it took a Basketball Wives direction. I think the issue is that, you know, Sherelle did Selling Tampa, and it was not, Netflix wasn't buying it. They bought it and then they resold it.
I like Selling Tampa.
Well, Netflix didn't, unfortunately. So I think that when she did Wags, she was like, okay, we really got to make sure we have some drama. But the issue is, having drama and being Mean Girls is two different things. And I don't like what they did to the Stony girl. I think she was like the only brown skin girl trying to, like, y'all are trying to villainize her for revenge porn as if y'all are not women and as if it cannot happen to you. And even though, yes, Jules is a culture vulture, I don't understand. I just don't understand the dynamics on the show. It just really pisses me off.
Okay, so I did want to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. The trailer finally came out. And I feel like the trailer was cute. I thought it was cute.
It was cute. Okay. What was cute about it? The aesthetics? Because the actual trailer itself was boring. Boring as
You
hell.
think so?
It was
I felt like
boring.
the only thing I didn't like about it, I felt they showed Portia too long in the beginning, and they never showed Drew. I mean, they showed Drew,
Yeah,
but like,
they really
Drew
skipped
never
it
got like her
over.
title card with the. That was weird to me.
Like,
Other than that, I felt like it was. I mean, I didn't see a lot of like. It was no fighting or nothing.
it was like
that,
no
but-
drama. Where's the drama? All the drama that we heard about, like the new girl Kelly and her divorce, Drew and her divorce, Portia and Drew having an issue. I know Drew and Phaedra supposed to be having an issue. Kenya and Britt, like,
I feel like they showed a little bit of it.
girl, not enough. Not enough. And a lot of people are trying to say like, oh, well, they're trying to, you know, hold out the good stuff until we see the season. Y'all are not in a position to do that right now. Y'all have had 4 horrible ass seasons. Y'all are not in a position to be holding on to the good stuff. Show us the goods, Bravo. Andy, me, you in the field. I'm beating the shit out of you because you got me fucked up. A year.
Okay.
A year.
Okay, well.
He gonna have to fall in on God in heaven.
Well, one thing that did happen good was the Grammys was last night, and Beyonce
Finally got her just due.
finally got album of the year.
You see what happens when you're patient and you do not allow the outside to scare you away from your truth? You see what happens when you stand on business and you stand 10 toes down to who you really are, regardless of what anybody has to say? You get to win.
Yeah, because Doechii also won Best Rap Album, and I know she was, you know, a few years ago she was battling with things, just saying like wanted to change her career or like, you know, just felt like she was falling flat,
exactly.
so she stuck to it.
And she was battling and she never gave up.
Yeah, right. So it was really nice to see both of them win. I didn't really care for Kendrick winning. I knew Kendrick was gonna win something, but I do feel like some of them awards should have went to other people. Like Billie Eilish didn't get like one award, which is crazy because her album was a really good album.
I will say I was surprised that Billie did not lead with anything. I mean, like we said, very, very, very happy that Beyonce did win Album of the Year because, bitch, that shit was long overdue. But I mean, Billie should have won a little something, bitch. Not Album of the Year, but she should have won a little something. Yeah.
How do you feel about the lady that is suing Lyft because the Lyft driver wouldn't let her get inside because she was too big?
Girl, I mean, I think that she does not have a case and she's going to be embarrassed in court the same way she claims to be humiliated in the video that she chose to record.
And post.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be completely honest, and I mean this show is called Two Villains for a reason.
Hello?
She's huge, she's humongous, she's gigantic.
I mean, because the seatbelt can't even get over her left boob.
I have a point that I'm making. What I'm trying to say is, you knew
Okay.
you could not
Come on now.
in that car once you press the button because I've caught Uber and Lyft before,
Oh.
and it tells you what type of car is going to get you before.
There's an XL option for a reason.
It tells you what type of car is going to get you before you get there, and you have not only did you have the extra option, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know how old she is, but she's old enough to know,
Grown enough to know
what type of car that was. And I also know she just didn't get that big recently, so you knew you couldn't fit in that car
because there are pictures of her in cars, and the cars
are all SUVs, Hummers, Escalade, Suburban. Bitch,
all of the cars are big body, just like her. So why today did you want to manifest a mental exercise of fitting in a smaller car? And then she got a lie to the interview talking about, oh, I fit in cars smaller than that. Well, you're not fitting in that small car. Why in the hell? Lyft does not pay those people enough for you to be ruining that man's shocks and floors and curbs and all that other stuff. He got to worry about getting you home safely. How is he gonna do that if the car breaks down before it even pulls out the damn driveway? How dare you?
Clock here. All right, so we're getting one more topic. I want to talk about Chris Styles. How do you pronounce his last name?
Girl, sail away, girl. He sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
So basically, he's going viral right now because a lot of people are saying that he's gay or DL. And honestly, I think he's playing into it. Like, I think, because he hasn't really been, he's been keeping afloat throughout the years, but he's never been like at his height since he broke up with Queen.
Correct.
So I feel like any type of opportunity he has to get clout or like attention or, get people to pay attention to his socials, he's gonna take it. So I think it's actually pretty smart that he's playing into the whole like, am I DL, am I gay thing?
Playing in and out of his truth. Or maybe truth. I don't know. Playing in and out of like, certain like, lifestyles or life choices, just kind of, trying to toy with things for the purpose of maybe a plot, or maybe he stands on business and then falters on it because he can't really handle what that business really entails.
Okay, bitch, so this is like the fourth, fifth time that you like
been
talking about standing on business and plots. And I feel like, is there something that you have to say? Or?
I do. I'm just really trying to figure out how you are allowing the outside world to stop you from living your truth. When real women sacrifice, real women literally lose their life to do what you said you were gonna do, and now a month in and you wanna pull the wig off? Are you kidding me?
Okay, so I don't know if you heard
For the trans women that came before you, the T.S. Madisons, the Amaya Scotts, I paved the way for you to stand here and be who you were supposed to be. And you're gonna allow a White House to tear down your house? Are you serious?
Okay, so I don't think you absolutely, 100% comprehend what I was saying. What I was saying was physically, I can't continue my transition. Like, I can't go to my therapy. I can't get no tits. I can't even get an ID gender change. Like, it is impossible right
But
now.
I told you that this game wasn't for the weak.
It's not about being weak.
This game wasn't for the meek.
It's about being realistic. Like,
but you didn't think about that before you decided to say who you were gonna be. You didn't think about that before you decided to step into who Charmaine was, and now you want to snatch that shit back because the going has got rough and tough.
Okay, so think like, for example, literally, if I can never go to therapy to start my hormones, I'm going to continue to have my beard literally grows every single week. So
and if you can't get the hormones from the clinic, you go to the black market like the girls of yesterday.
I'm not in New York. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I don't live in New York.
And estrogen from Asian markets can be delivered. I've seen it happen.
Okay, so if you know so much, then why haven't you told me any of this until now?
Because at the end of the day, you never asked. You just decided to go ahead and just give it up. This is the first time me seeing you as Therese once again. I'm shocked, I'm appalled, I'm disappointed, and I am personally disrespected.
How are you personally disrespected?
I'm personally disrespected because
my story has nothing to do with your story, though.
No, but
we're
your
two different
story,
people. And you transitioned 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
I did transition 3 years ago, and it wasn't easy for me.
Okay, I never said it was supposed to be
right,
easy.
Exactly. It was never going to be easy, but real women sacrifice. I died for shit like this. You don't play. You don't play with this.
No one was playing, babe.
Nobody was playing.
Okay, so
you.
we're just gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, wrap it up. So you can find out who you are before you come back.
I know who I am.
No, you don't.
I know who I am.
Because one day you're
And
Therese and the next day you're Charmaine. You're a fraud.
First of all, I'm not going back and forth. This is the first time that you have ever seen me as a boy. Like, what do you mean? Anywho, so that's it. That's it with the topics. We appreciate you guys watching another.
That's it with everything. This bitch is a fraud.
Okay.
I cannot trust you.
This
You have disappointed me to no end. I am done. Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Look, you're being so dramatic.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Thank you guys so much for watching 2 Villains, 1 Episode, 1 Villain. Girl, yeah. Because you're doing a lot, bitch. You're doing a lot.
I don't give a shit.